proof 70 American Liberty 24 karat gold coin.
Now, we had our first day of issue sold out basically in a single area.
Yes.
I was able to get a few more coins, still proof 70, still deep cameo, still the American Liberty perfect proof, brand new, only $10 Liberty coin that the United States government has or is going to make. It is an extraordinary coin. It is an absolutely extraordinary coin, folks. Last year, the United States government debuted the American Liberty. And the American Liberty was a $50 gold coin, and we sold it out. It was very limited, one of the hottest, most collectible and desirable coins out there. We sold it out at $3,000. It was the only way to get the new Liberty, because we have the gold eagle, we have the silver eagle, we have platinum eagles, but we have, for the very first time, a new denomination, if you will, which is the American Liberty. And they've put a new eagle for the design on this. Now, prior to this, and for later in this year, it'll only be available in the $50 size, which is 1 ounce, which is going to be, like I said, $3,000, $4,000,
wow,
whatever it is. This is the only one of those that is going to be affordable at only $449, certified absolutely perfect, PR70, deep cameo, solid 24 karat gold, 1 year only denomination and design in the American Liberty. I think it's a superb collectible opportunity to get kind of this new denomination, the American Liberty, if you will, certified perfect, in proof, as a 1 year only affordable design. And then, of course, you know, the vast majority of these will be in the basically the 1 ounce, $3,000 or $4,000 coins.
So we debuted the first day of issue.
Yes.
Oh, with this one, I would say maybe last month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I remember that this coin, not this exact one, but the one that we had the first day of issue, it was in our tour show. It was the most popular coin. We literally sold hundreds in that show.
And I have less than 200 of these.
I was gonna say, I make that point because we only have right at 200 of these. That quantity in our world at HSN for a coin that is this popular, as you mentioned, Mike, and I think it's worth repeating, in order to get into this new American Liberty coin, the only other option for you
is $3 grand.
It's $3,000.
Exactly.
And it has been so very, very popular. It's a beautiful coin. I'm very fortunate to own this coin.
Mm-hmm.
I purchased it last month when we debuted it because it's spectacular.
Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? And to date, the United States government's only sold, I think, about 10,000 of these coins. So at this point, an extraordinarily limited edition coin. We had sold about 398 in the first day of issue, less than 200 in here. Solid 24 karat gold, folks. Absolutely pure and solid 24 karat gold. This is a stunning opportunity because what happens is we debut, we have the American Eagle. They've been doing that since 1986, okay? This is the very first time they're doing this new denomination, if you will, a new series, I guess is the better way to put that. This is the American Liberty series of United States gold coins done in 24 karat gold. They are supposed to only be done in the 1 ounce, $3,000 variety, but for this year, for this coin, for right now, we have a smaller, more affordable thing by the U.S.
And this is the first coin in that series.
Yes, in the series that's going to be in the $10 denomination, absolutely.
So that in itself, I think, is an important fact, because you're getting into it right at the onset. If you'd like to own it, I can tell you, very popular. It's a beautiful, beautiful choice. We know that it's an investment. I will tell you, in a million years, if someone had told me 2 years ago that I would have purchased a gold coin or any coin for that matter, I would have